New. Alright, so if you go over here, right, this is the old Greasy Grove. And the restaurant would be on this iceberg with the chest. Well, this ice block. And pretty much this, I was like, it's frozen and it's cool. And then if you go up here, this is the main part of the iceberg. And this is the castle. Which, if you do this, you can see there's another part of the whole castle. So that will be expanding. And then Shifty Shafts got covered in snow and like, yeah. So then this is a POI. The next POI, which I personally like the best, is Frosty Flights or whatever. And it has planes that spawn here. It doesn't show because it's in replay mode, and yes. And there's a windsock here, which is my favorite thing about this place. And I just really think this is a cool place because there's just planes. There are solar energy things, even though it's nighttime. But, you know. So next thing is, I noticed this and I was like, what is this? Is this like a plane or a submarine? It turns out it is a submarine, and it might be it might have been from the Sergeant Winter or whatever. I do not know these names. And then there's just houses all around. And then, yeah. And then there's this place down here that actually has a rift if you go under it. Oh. It's a rift right there. So if you guys are here and you can't get out, that's the way to go. And then there's these other places. This has a plane spawn here, and yeah, and this is a zip line. Alright, that's like a suicide jump. Use it if you must. This is like a mini cave. You go in, there's like a house. I just now noticed this, but there's like bones, ski lift, maybe skiing is coming to the game. This is from like old people time. That sounds weird, but you know what I mean. You get it. Alright, so the other point of interest is actually one of my favorite places right now. It's like, it literally is big. It's almost bigger than Tilted Towers. I love it. It's like his cousin that's like vintage. It's the new Wintertown. And it is a new POI because it's big. And I personally think it's the best part of this map. Just saying. So far. No idea what's going to come. But, and then there's Spawn Island. That's just Spawn Island. Nothing that good about it anymore. But then, we come around here. Look what happened here. Rip in the chat for Flush Factory, bro. Like, rip. And then there's factories here, which is almost covered up. These two factories were covered up. And then I found this spot personally. It's cool, kind of, but it's like this little teeny hole. I don't know. I just saw it on YouTube and I thought there was something there, but it turns out there's nothing there. Alright, so now the river isn't frozen for some reason, but now we're getting onto here. This is a sled, as you can see. See, like that's like these two things are the little like front of the sled. And if you guys live in like southern like part of the country, or just live where snow doesn't fall, you guys will not know, but unless you like moved or something, like, yeah. Alright, so now we're going all the way over here. Ooh. Alright, so this river, what is that? Oh, it's a plant, I was about to say. Alright, so this was the old Viking village place. It still is, but now the water is frozen, so you just water frozen, right? And there's a lot more snow. It's everywhere. And that is pretty much it for the snow biome, as I'm pretty sure. This is soccer fields, still the same. Half of Tilted is covered, but new Bass Pro, remember when it was broken by Cube, Kevin? Now it's being remodeled. I think it might be his police station. Who knows? But maybe it'll be a new Durburger or Tomato Head shop. Alright, so now that Tilted is covered, let's go to the rest of the map. So first off of the thing is zip lines. Zip lines are, you get there's like here, so you get on one and like there's a magnet attached to your head and it zooms it past, right? And you can shoot and everything, right? And then there are planes that spawn here, 3 of them, I'm pretty sure, that spawn there, and you can fly them. There's also something at retail, which I'm sad about because I'm a Tomato Head fan and not a Durburger. I hate Durburger because I have the Tomato Head skin. Please render in, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna be like, what? Alright, so pretty much Durburger is winning. You can tell there's like a food truck place here, and then there's Lonely Tomato Head just looking at it like, I don't get no customers, right? That sounded alright, so then all the ruins have been like grassed up pretty much, and there is not a lot of stuff in Paradise Palms that is new besides the fact that there are zip lines. And this is how Kevin the Cube was created, with the lightning strikes. I remember that. That was cool. Each day they got broken. Alright, so pretty much that's that. So let's go over here. So pretty much Salty's the same, hasn't gotten any updates really. That car crash has been there for like 4 years. Nobody's tried to clean it up. But now we're just gonna go to Pleasant Park area and Leaky Lake. Leaky Lake has no updates, like literally nothing. Nothing's happened to it. There are Durburgers right here. They have zip lines. There's another plane spawn, 3 planes, and one of these things like on Middle Mountain, right? There is not a Christmas tree, but I'm expecting there to be when the event goes live. I'm expecting lots of Christmas trees, and the bushes are the same too. This is a shooting gallery, and there's Llama. Junk Junction has nothing that new to it, and actually, yes it does. No, it doesn't. Now this seems, no, it's the same. No, is that big? Yeah, it's bigger. This is bigger up here. Yeah. Tell me if I'm wrong. If I am, I'm sorry. So then we're gonna go to Motel, nothing new. Now Lazy Links. Lazy Links obviously has the Crash Battle Bus. Right there. Right there. And that is most likely, oh, okay. Here. This. The block. This was announced last night. And this is new, by the way. These 2 houses. The tractor. The block. Alright, so let me explain it. So the block pretty much is users create stuff on the block, right? And it gets submitted into something. I'm pretty sure. Don't exactly like do stuff, but and then they pick and then like you I don't know. Alright, just go on Epic Games and like just search it up. Alright, this is new. This reminds me of Flesh Factory for some reason, but I know it's a farm because like the greenhouse, it's not a greenhouse, it's a shed. There's the grain thingy, grain tube. And then that's that. Wailing Woods, oh, okay, yeah, I forgot about this one. This one has been updated, so now that it's brick and it goes way higher. And now there's a chest right there. There's a lot of chests on this that one. Alright, so now we're going to Wailing Woods. There's nothing that new about it, besides the fact that there's always been teleporters. And now there are still teleporters. They still go to the same place, but this time there's nothing. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and there's also Northern Lights, which I really like. Alright, now moving on to another plane spawn with, this one's pretty big. That's pretty much that. Wailing Woods is, Lonely Lodge is still the same. Same old, same old. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for the map. If you guys want to see more of map changes or anything, like daily map changes, daily news, anything, put it in the comments below and like and subscribe. See you tomorrow.